Sam Sylk, so sad. All day jamming. Come on, be happy. Joy in the madness. Sam Sylk, so sad. Take him on the road. How this story goes. Unpredictable. Sam Sylk, Sam Sylk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Sylk, Sam Sylk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Sylk, yeah.
Yo, what's up, fam? What's up, everybody? How you doing today? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Come on in. Where y'all checking in from? Alicia, what's going on? DJ Bo. Did you DJ at the All-Star game, Bo? Any parties?
I would have liked to hit a party in Chicago.
Man. Hey, DJ Bo, you remember when we used to be at What's Poppin'? And what's the other place? The Taste? Yeah, that was wild.
They said Michael Jordan had a birthday party there.
What?
Oh, he does them like every year.
Yeah, they said
All-Star, and they're always amazing.
Yeah, they said the only thing that you had to have, the only dress code was that you had to have on Jordans.
And the mistress.
No.
Oh.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm working on my jokes. Working on my jokes. I'm wrong for that, right? Y'all got to admit that was funny, though, right?
That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
That's your Chicago people that's going to come after you. I'm messing with
They
Michael.
know what it is.
They know what it is, Sam.
Can't be messing with Mike now.
Oh, it's a legend. Don't you ever put your mouth on a legend.
It's happening.
They're the ones you can't talk about. You can't talk about LeBron, Kobe, Mike, or Magic Johnson.
Oh,
Right.
Ever.
Clearly,
Ever.
you might get called a couple things.
What?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? It's a legend.
He had a dope sculpture though, because it turned into Jumpman, and then as it turned, it looked like a shoe, but it was like a 3D.
Man,
Sculpture
one of the
thing.
greatest, man. That's one of my favorites. It's Michael Jordan.
Mine too.
I mean, he got to be.
Yeah.
I was
Top
so upset every time he played Cleveland because he was one of my favorite players, but it's like, dang,
Yeah.
why you got to beat us like that?
And I went to the last game that he played when he was a Wizard. You know, he had the one knee and hit the game-winning shot again as a Wizard, and the entire place erupted to cheer for Michael Jordan. I was like, wow, how do you do this at 40, like 40-something? Everybody knew he was getting the ball. They knew he was getting the ball.
Right.
The game, I think they was down like 1. I was right there, floor seats too.
Yeah, he was a
yeah.
special kind of player.
Man, hit
special
that.
player.
I was like, that's Jordan, but yeah, he on that one leg. He was like, one leg? What you talking about? Give me the ball.
Right.
Whoosh.
Just like that.
Isaiah Thomas said that he got his mom and them tickets back in Chicago when he was playing, but he was playing for Detroit, of course. And he said Michael hit this one shot, and he said he looked up in the stands. He was about to shoot a foul shot, and he looked up in the stands, and his mother and whole family and stuff up there doing high fives to each other for Jordan's shot.
Man.
He's like, what you doing?
Right, I ain't never get y'all tickets ever again.
Right.
I don't care because we from Chicago. That don't mean nothing. I'm your baby boy.
Right. So, yeah.
All right. What else went down at the All-Star game? I need to.
Oh, it was now, if you didn't see Jennifer Hudson's, she
that
has a
tribute.
different kind of voice, man. Her voice is so ridiculously
Yeah.
powerful.
Powerful. That's a good word for it. It's very powerful.
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson. She tore it. Common, his intro to the All-Star game was phenomenal.
See, I
Okay.
missed the intro. We were, we were working.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like a kind of like a freestyle type situation, but he mentioned all the people that came from Chicago. That was nice.
So I wonder, was it because he's like a bomb freestyler? I wonder, was it freestyle?
Well-
It sounded like it was.
No, because they had the package running behind him, so he had to.
Okay.
But it sounded freestyle. Like
Yeah,
I was
no, he's
into it.
cold with that.
Man.
The freestyling.
Off the top of his dome.
Yeah.
Yep, he did it here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
He did it probably a couple times. I know one time I witnessed it. It was crazy.
And then the Obamas, they did the presidential center that they're opening there in Chicago.
Okay.
So it was nice to hear from the Obamas. It was just really, really nice. They did a really, really good job at honoring Kobe,
Okay.
David Stern, and also making it all about Chicago.
Okay.
So, I mean, what's a shocker? What you think went down with that?
Somebody just said horrible.
Shaka was,
What you think was a problem?
Shaka's just so used to putting her soulful
She
spin on
been
stuff.
falling off
It was
lately on the
just-
singing side.
Do you think there might have been drugs involved?
No. She's
Okay, 'cause
been
you know
clean
Shaka
for a
said-
while, I
has
believe.
she?
Yeah.
How old is Shaka? 70 something?
What? No.
Well, how old is she?
She's probably in her 60s.
No, you might be
She's
right.
older than
because
that.
no, I think she might, but she just looks good for her
Y'all
age.
don't make me look up Shaka. No.
How old is
I'm gonna
Shaka?
verify my girl
Yeah,
Shaka.
I'm telling you, she got to be
Big
about
shot.
70 years old.
Then LeBron's team, they won about $400,000 for an after-school program there in Chicago.
Dope.
And new format to the All-Star game. It was such an exciting game. Like, that was one of the most exciting All-Star games I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
period. And then the new MVP trophy
The Kobe
is named
Bryant
Kobe
MVP,
Bryant.
yeah.
And Kawhi Leonard won that.
Did
Okay.
Yep. He
Yeah,
killed
I
it.
saw
He had
that.
like 8 3-pointers.
8 3-pointers.
They were playing.
So
Like,
was Steph Curry there?
No.
I didn't see. Okay, so he really was on vacay with Bay because they took that little sexy picture, and I was
Yes.
like, wait, was this old? Is he not going to be at the game? So he wasn't voted in?
he was not there. And
I'm sure Steph Curry was voted on the team.
He had to be.
Had to be. Because he took a real
Injured or
sexy
not.
picture with his Bay, and I'm like, oh.
but you know who
That's
else
where
was
he's at.
missing? Kyrie.
He be
didn't
doing his
see
own
I
thing.
really wasn't. I forgot he played basketball.
Nah, yeah, he plays. He just
He's injured, right?
in his own world.
I
Yeah.
don't know where he's been.
He's
Because
waiting on his boy
he
to
always
get back.
made the All-Star game.
Yeah, Durant.
Oh,
They gonna be a beast next year. I think they still maybe like 7th seed or something like that.
I think they will do good though once Kevin Durant is healed.
Yeah.
They should have never put him in. They did at the end of the season last
No.
year.
the thirst.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, why did he put that boy in? Mess up his. That's what they did to no.
What's up, Woody Woodrow?
By the way, Shaka's only 66, Sam.
I was close.
Told you.
I was close.
Yeah.
Trying to make her in her 70s.
But I mean, that's close. And she still looks good
Yeah,
to be
that's
almost
4
70.
years.
Oh, she was on The Masked Singer. Did you see? Well, y'all don't watch The Masked Singer.
I gotta get hip.
You gotta get hip.
I know. Y'all told me Lil Wayne was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I stop. You put
Carey.
people like that. I see.
Patti LaBelle's been on The Masked Singer.
I can tell it was her. I watched it when she was on there.
Here we go. 931 WZAK, new home of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Sam Sylk Show with Bijou Star. Good afternoon to you. What's up to all our family on Facebook? We got Virginia in the building. We got Cincinnati. What's going on? Chi-Town. What's going on? Join us live now as we dive inside a reality hour, real people, real life situation. Karaoke for Jetta Jackson tickets today is PYT by Michael Jackson. That's the song that you will have to sing coming up in just a bit.
That should be fun.
And I give away some Gladys Knight tickets at about $150. You'll win those. All right, let's read this letter and help this person out.
All right. Dear Sam, a couple of months ago, my fiance out of nowhere told me he didn't know if he felt the same. This went on for about a week where we hardly spoke and I spent the whole time pretty much crying. Then he agreed to try to make it work. However, the day after I found an email on his phone where he had found out that someone wasn't pregnant. I confronted him on this, and at first he lied. Then he told me he hooked up with someone he couldn't remember when it happened, as he was drunk. He apologized and said it was a false alarm. I don't know whether or not to believe him, as he wasn't honest straight away about it. And also, I agreed to stay with him and move on for a number of reasons. However, I'm concerned now that I might have an STD because of him having unprotected drunken sex. I'm going to get myself checked, but I don't know what to do if it comes back positive. I have given him so many opportunities to be honest, and one reason why I chose to forgive him is because the sex was meaningless. However, if he has had an affair or cheated multiple times, I don't think I could move on from this. Am I putting too much thought into this? Should I just build a bridge and get over it?
Oh boy.
Build a bridge and get over it.
Okay, look here. First of all, the way he told you was whack. That's a way to try to he knew that he probably was gonna get busted.
Right.
So he told you he gave you a setup. Mm-hmm. I ain't been feeling the same lately. So what that really means is if you find out, maybe you'll feel like you feel in this letter. Yeah, it's your fault. So that's what that was about, because old girl probably threatened to tell his fiance. And so he's trying to get the setup ready. I'm just putting you on game. He's trying to get the setup ready just in case you what you did, you found out.
Right.
Now he told you it was just drunk sex. He went in there raw.
Oh,
Lord.
And it was a false alarm. So how many false alarms have you had as far as drunk and you don't know? You don't remember.
Yeah, talking about he doesn't remember. Please.
And it was nothing. Come on now. Now she said she feel like she need to
get herself tested.
Well, you need to, but does she is she itching or something?
that's I was just
She
going
didn't
to say. What
say.
is the reason that you feel like you? But I guess she says for safekeeping, you can't feel it. You can't feel HIV.
She probably itching.
Yeah. Once she found, listen, let me tell you. Once she found out the fact that he did go raw, she started.
It mentally.
Yeah.
He
Your mind,
playing
it just takes
games.
you places.
He playing games.
What
So
is
crazy.
this? Did I just pee and it hurt?
Oh,
What
my
is
gosh.
this?
Yeah.
And all that stuff is running through her mind. You know what I'm saying?
Like I told you, I wasn't feeling you, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now look, anything is something.
Anything is.
Look, anything
I
is
got
something.
drunk because, I wasn't feeling the relationship anymore. So,
Yeah.
I don't know why I
Get
made
a
him
bump
sound
on
like
your
a
forehead, she gonna be
valley
scared.
guy.
What is this on my head? You need to go ahead. You feel? Look, no, seriously, I'll help this woman out right now. 5780931. 5780931. Help this woman out. What would you do if this were
A
you?
bump on your head.
Don't let me the bump on the top of her lip.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, let's get these comments coming in. What you got over there?
Now, Adrian said, are you drunk? Everything you just said about him is more than enough for you to keep it moving. If not, this kind of vile behavior will always be a part of y'all's life.
Man. Yeah. Hold on. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, I'm ready for that PYT.
Oh, you ready for Mike
he
already?
early.
Yeah, you hold on. You called it early. Good. Hold on, man. Get ready. All right. He ready. Yeah, I'm calling for the PYT. I'm going to get my falsetto
I was just
together.
going to say, how is he going to sing
He
that?
ready to get his PYT on. Okay. Alyssa said, no, leave him because you might have an STD that you can't get rid of. I wouldn't trust him. It's time to dump him and move on.
Hey, hold on, homie. Walk to the show. What you got to say?
She knew it was wrong. He knew it was wrong because he sent her his email address. She read the email. Like, come on now. He been messing around. Let it go. He's talking about build a bridge. Build a boat and get away.
He sent the email to her, or she went to his phone and saw it? What happened?
Right. Remember y'all just said she went through his phone and saw the email. The girl saying she was pregnant.
He knew.
Or
Oh,
something.
email.
Yeah.
I get it.
He been messing around.
Right.
Baby, don't build a bridge. Build a boat and go.
Oh,
Stay away.
a whole boat.
Honey, run. Put a motor on it and get gone.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot. Walk to the show. Reality Hour.
Hi.
Hey.
I called about the question you had.
Help this woman out.
I think she should leave him because he's been cheating more than once.
Yeah, that wasn't the first time, huh?
No, that wasn't the first
That
time.
wasn't the first
I think that,
drunk sex
I think,
with a stranger.
I think that also she might have it all.
No, we lost her.
Goodbye.
Hey, welcome to the show. Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, Summer Silky One.
Turn your Facebook down. You watching us on Facebook. Go ahead.
Okay. He said he felt differently. That's because he was burning.
Oh.
No. Listen to me. That's because he gave her a week. She said it was about a week. That was long enough for those antibiotics to kick in.
That makes sense.
Wait, hold up, man. Hold on.
That's some extra level game right there.
Now, I wasn't thinking about that. I don't know. Okay, so explain that. What you mean by that?
Okay, he said that he felt differently.
About the relationship.
You don't feel okay. He said no. He said he don't feel the same.
Right.
Okay, so why would she even bring up a social disease unless she was feeling a certain type of way?
No, anybody would think that the first thing when somebody go out and out of a relationship and raw do somebody, that's going you gonna be thinking about that, man.
Okay, but she also said that she forgave him.
Okay, that don't mean she got to stay there.
Okay, she don't have to forgive him either.
Yeah, you do.
If she's going to
You forgive him and move on. You be holding that in, then you be crazy in your next relationship.
If she knows that he possibly had got a person pregnant, but it was a false alarm, then she already knows that he went in raw, but she still forgave him. Okay, so since she forgave him, these are the consequences that can happen when you have unprotected sex. So apparently she is feeling something within herself, something that's not feeling right with her. And that's why.
Some yellow.
Fizzy.
Sam.
He's talking with
some orange.
I don't.
Green.
It got an odor to it.
Smelly.
You know?
I know, really. She real detailed.
And that's why after a week, he changed his mind because but see, he is scandalous.
It's old school. She
got the game.
Because she know how long it takes for antibiotics to kick in and all that.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, okay.
Sam.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Which would still be stupid because then you didn't gave it to her anyway. Now you're gonna get it again.
He is nasty because he knew that he was taking those antibiotics, and he couldn't even tell her about it. He's selfish. He's nasty, and she needed to get rid of him anyway. It's nothing to even entertain the thought about being with somebody like that. That man is not ready for a commitment.
All right. Thanks for the call, beautiful. Appreciate that call. Yeah.
Yeah, I get what she's saying, though, so that he could take his antibiotics, and when she come up with the STD, he can be like, well, I don't know, I'm clean.
See, you went out there on me. You went out there on me, girl.
That's a dirty dog today.
Dirty dog.
Dirty dog. Mm-hmm. Have somebody out here thinking that, but you know what? If you know you haven't done anything with anybody else, it kind of just. But if you were stepping out, now that's when it makes you start second guessing.
No, that's when they be like
the movie.
It must have been the toilet. That you remember that motel we went to? Something must have happened.
Oh, like something jumped on you.
Yeah, something must have jumped. It must have jumped. Yeah.
Yeah, baby, the toilet. I don't normally sit on the toilet.
But I was drunk. So I sat on the toilet.
And my thing hit. You know how we supposed to hold it, and it hit right there. The tip hit right there on the seat, and I was like, oh damn.
That must be why you fizzing.
You go to the bathroom, you don't want your thing to touch the toilet. That's just you be.
I'm sure you be freaking out.
Yeah.
You?
Oh Lord! Didn't hit that little part right here where the seat don't cover. Oh, you be like, what the hell?
That's why you're supposed to use the little tissue things. Come on now.
Why is that tickling me? I didn't know y'all went through that too. It's funny because I never thought about guys going through that. Because I know women I don't sit.
I had layers.
Period. Point blank.
For my kids, I had like layers and layers of tissue.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got to put the kids.
You got to do it.
I might just hold like hands shaking. Just
But look, have y'all ever been in one of them?
Heavy.
I had to use the gas station bathroom one time. Yeah, I just had to.
Sometimes it happens.
And wasn't no lock on the door. I was in there, had the door like this.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh Lord!
Don't nobody come in here right now. Hold on.
Just let them come in. They'll leave back out. They'll leave right on back out.
Oh, that is so funny.
Last comments before we go.
All right, and this one goes back to the book. Red flags don't lie, precious. Get yourself to the doctor and get checked out. Save yourself future drama and let him go.
I don't know how we got. We
got
so far.
way off her. Yeah, yeah.
She know he was messing around. Come on now. Go on, girl. Save yourself.
Okay. Leave your comments right here and share the video. She need to get up out of there. Those of you in the Cleveland area, call in for the Janet Jackson karaoke today. PYT, her brother, son, Michael, we'll do that for the tickets to see her. And call us in 10 minutes for tickets to see Gladys Knight. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, man. Thanks for rocking out with us.
Peace.